What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and another Chaos 7 build. We are in the Chaos 7 Trials Buried Bastille, and this is going to be a one-hero build. And when I say one hero, I truly mean one hero. Just one hybrid Dryad is all I'm bringing along to handle all the tasks. I'm going to try this on several different heroes, and in my head, I think the Dryad is going to be the easiest, so I figured I would start off there and work my way through it. Now, of course, a hybrid hero is the greatest benefit that you really get from High Ascension, as it allows you to specialize in a lot of different things instead of just maximizing one particular item. We're going to be using everything the Dryad has to offer here, and I took range off of everything except the Harpies. I am going to use some Harpies for some flyer defense. However, these entrances on this map are so spread out and so compact that I don't think I need range on any of the other defenses. Now, you guys, I know I do love my range. We're going to be going with trees, of course. We're going to have some bees with vamp, power transfer, defense crit damage. Some Harpies with defense rate, deadly strikes, and defense crit damage. Went with a mark on this one just because I had this mark and it was in the slot, and rather than look for another one, I just went with that one. We're going to have some slimes in there. Power transfer, defense crit, and defense rate. And then the Angry Nimbus with power transfer, vamp, and defense critical damage. Now, I'm not going to be able to get a ton of Nimbi going in here, but I would like to use them. They're just powerful. You know, it's one of the strongest single target DPS defenses really in the game. Now, as much DU as we have, I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to go double Harpies for those flyers. And then let's tree it up. And let's try 4 hornets and 3 slimes. That should be a pretty nice mix. That the hornets, of course, are going to help out with the flyers, plus do what they do, and then the slimes are just going to wreck some face. All right, let's head on over. Oh, let's go all the way over and get this lower lane set up here first. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Let me put it right there. I'm going to go with, once again, 2 Harpies. That way I shouldn't have any issue with the flyers. I'm hoping not, anyway. I'm going to put another Harpy over here, which will help with the lane and the flyers. And then I'm going to put another Harpy right here in case I get any of those irritating skeleton respawns that like to come down and smash that core. Then we're going to tree it up. I think this lane... Do I want to do the same thing? Let's go 6 bees. And I think 2 slimes is not out of the question there. That should cause just a nice bit of pain right there for sure. Then here we're going to go with double trees again. I don't think I'm going to put a Harpy over here, but I am going to lay down the law with the bees. And let's go with 4 bees. Actually, you know, let's go with 5 bees and a slime. And I'll check out the DU on the... Actually, let's just go ahead and go 2 slimes. 5 bees, 2 slimes. Why not? Let's check it out. Let me swing by for a little mana pickup. And then here, of course, we have to go complete tree heaven. So there is going to be trees and more trees. So we got lots of trees. And we've got lots of opportunities to do different stuff here because this lane is really compact. And in fact, I'm actually going to build that lane last, as I just want to use the rest. Whatever's left is going into that lane. And right here, let's try 4. Do we want to do 4? Let's go ahead and go 5 and 2 slimes, just like we did on the lower side. And then that's going to leave me 380 DU for right here, and that is going to be just vicious. So let's go with 6 bees. Let's get 2 Nimbi right there. That's going to leave me 80, which is going to be 2 slimes. Oh yeah, it's on now. Now, I don't want to have to think about these flyers at all. So not only did I double harpy it, but I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these harpies as well. And then I'm going to throw my last 100 into these 2 harpies down here. Now this is an untested build. I'm confident it's going to work, but we'll see. Let me go ahead and get into position. This theoretically should be the hardest lane. That's why I've got it juiced up the most. And let's go ahead and start up. Let's get lots of stars dropped down. I'm going to go ahead and drop a few more just because I can. Those guys are going to last a minute. Let's get into corruption form and get those extra hornets popping and get this bad boy rolling. Once I get a few upgrades in place, I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable. My main concern right now, to be honest with you, is just the trees. Although I do have really healthy trees, they're still just not the best wall. I'm actually really excited about the proposed changes for the Dryad, and I hope that everything listed, really, because there's nothing that was listed on that forum post that I don't like. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a post sticky to the top of the Dungeon Defenders 2 forums that talk about just the developers' thoughts and wanting to get our opinions on some ideas they have for the Dryad. And I like them. I really, really do like them. So I encourage everyone to go ahead and head on over there and read that and give your input. Now, as I mentioned, I'm very concerned about trees, and with that in mind, I'm going to upgrade them. So, I'm going to go ahead and hit every tree on the map. Actually, I'm not going to have enough mana to do them all. And got a hornet there by accident, but that's alright. Hornets need love too. Not going to worry about that tree, because that one's just there just so the harpies will do their thing. And this should give me enough to hit this one too, right? There we go. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get back into position. Start up. And then get ready for wave 2 here. Go get 'em, bees, slimes, and nimbi. Oh yes. Accidentally came out of corrupted form. I lost my bee. It's very fun trying these builds with one hero. Of course, some of them are going to be more challenging than others. As I did mention, I think this is going to be one of the easier ones. The Mystic, I think, is going to be a pretty close second. As far as ease of building and DPSing with one hero. But I do want to try quite a few of them, as I think there's quite a few possibilities, to be honest with you, on how you might be able to achieve that. Only 30 left. I'm just going to hope for the best on that lane and head on down here and put some work in on this Plaguing Hawk. Oh wow. The Dryad is mean. The Dryad is mean. Let's see. Let's snag a little mana and then get the rest of these trees up. Plus, that lower lane is almost... Actually, I think it always is a boss lane, to be honest with you. So I want to get some upgrades in here. And one of the main things that are going to help me with the bosses are the slimes. However, you can't leave the bees out, as they do put in the work. So let's just go ahead and get everything there upgraded once. I think those harpies should be fine. I'm going to throw one up on that one, just in case. Yeah, I got enough left for both those trees, so that's good. Good news indeed. Get some stars flying here. Go one more. Yeah, we'll get it moving. So powerful. I mean, everything the Dryad has right now is in a great position. Now, I know a lot of people don't care for the harpies, and one of the main reasons is it's single target. I think is why people don't like them as much. I personally think they're mean as can be, and they definitely make really, really good flyer defense. No doubt about that. Oh, little steamroll to the face there. Was not expecting that at all. I could have thrown some heals down, but I was, like I said, was just not expecting to get steamrolled there. How these walls, man, these walls just take some damage. There is just no doubt about that. Plaguing Hawk should just get tore up. Yeah, he's having a really bad day. So we got wave 4 incoming now, so it's definitely working out. That, I'm going to get one up on all this stuff, and then I'm going to go back into those trees on that main middle lane, as those trees just take a walloping. You know, it's right there by the entrance, so of course everything's unhindered right to it. Let's go ahead and just get those trees as fat as can be. And that actually does it for all the mana. I'm not going to bother running around and collecting up. I'll just let it stack, and I'll grab it towards the end of the wave. One more star, and we are good to go. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll run around and collect up the additional mana now. These guys are not making it near these trees. Go ahead and head on over here too. Grab everything that's land. Now I would like to get a round of upgrades into the defenses on this side. However, they seem to be doing really well, to be honest. 4 bees and 3 slimes. That is quite the bit of pain that they're dishing out. No doubt about it. Come on, little bees. Go get them. Bees not wanting to get on that cobalt. That's odd. The bees are still, although they are... The bees are 1,000 times better. 1,000 times is probably a little much. The bees are a lot better than they were. However, their AI is still not perfect. Gonna have to drop myself some stars here before I get into that roller. Let's just drop a few of them. Should be more than sufficient. And we'll go corrupt. A little Drago to the face. And it's all over. And not a terrible mark there. Alright, now I'm going to grab all of the green mana for wave 5 here and head all the way over to that north lane. As, like I said, I'd just like to get a few more ups in there. This wave, other than bosses, I will stay in the main middle lane and see if I can make a difference there. Let's see, so let's go with all the slimes, all the bees, And we've actually got a ton left. Let's go one more into bees. And we actually have enough to do everything again. So that lane is now completely jacked up. No doubt about it. I'm going to save this 185, I think, for repairs. It looks like there's nothing in terrible shape on the map. However, could use just a couple of repairs right around here. And then I'm going to just drop some stars. You know what? I am going to upgrade the Nimbus too. Let's get the Nimbi to tier 2. And away we go. Actually, with the Nimbus there, this may not be the weakest lane now. This is the lane where my walls are just going to take the most damage. That's just kind of how it is. But it's just the nature of being directly on top of the spawns. Couple of corrupted stars will take care of business, though, that is for sure. Just going to destroy everything that comes out of there. They hit so hard. Just crazy good. One of the reasons I'm just so excited about the Dryad is some of the things that make it so it's not my favorite playstyle. Some of those proposed changes are going to completely change that. And in fact, if all of those proposed changes that were on that sheet went through, I'd even go as far as to say I would put the Dryad right up there with my EV, because she is just a lot of fun, super powerful, plus has the ability just to build like an absolute champ. And there we go, we got the lovely blue box at the end. And that was a Dryad one hero only build for Dungeon Defenders 2 Chaos 7 Trials. So thank you for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. And I will be back soon with more DD2. We'll see you.